What is the personal peace procedure? So the originator of EFT, Gary Craig, pioneered this concept. He felt like that everybody who came across EFT, if they were to engage in what he termed the personal peace procedure, they would be able to have a ripple effect on the other people in their lives. What he meant by that was if you use the EFT technique to calm yourself and you no longer had the same reactions that perhaps you had in the past, that would then impact other people that you come in contact with. So here's how to do the technique. Take some time in your day, whether that's today or in the next week, and sit down and write. The aim is up to 100 if you can. Events, any memories, or anything similar that perhaps you wished had never happened to you in this lifetime. So if we were all to sit and think, I wished these things never happened, we would probably be able to come up with quite a few. So your aim with the personal peace procedure is to actually get those down on paper. If you can aim for 100, great. If not, start where you can. After you've got your list, these are the things I wished had never happened. I wish they'd been different. Go through each of them one by one and give it a rating out of 10 as to how much distress perhaps it still causes you now to think about it, or how much distress you think it caused you back then when it happened. So 10 would be the highest amount of distress and 0 would be you're completely relaxed and calm. So give them a rating out of 10. By the end of this exercise, you should have all of your lists of events that you've listed have a number next to them. And now the fun starts. So the personal peace procedure is very much about targeting the items you would like to choose first. It might be you want to choose the highest numbers, but if you feel more comfortable in choosing the ones that are a 5 or a 6 out of 10, that's okay. And the aim is to start to use your tapping technique on those. So one by one, start with any of those numbers on the list and get those down to the 0 or the 1 out of 10 so that you feel calm about them. You might choose to do this technique over time. So you may pick certain areas in your life as well. So you may just focus on an area to do with health, for example, and just tap on items in that list area. And then in a couple of months' time, perhaps choose a different area, perhaps relationships or wealth and money. So working through all of these items, could you imagine if just every day you worked on one of them? In 30 days, you will have actually had an effect on 30 items on that list. In 90 days, 90 of them, perhaps almost the whole list, would have been worked on. What will happen in your life is not only will you change your response to those past memories, but you may well have an impact on others that you relate to and interact with from this point forward as well. So Gary Craig was very much about sharing this idea that this procedure is about you personally. It's about you taking control of your own childhood and your own upbringing and changing how perhaps you feel about some of those events today, however old you are now. So I've done this many times in my life and I encourage you to give this a go, your personal peace procedure, and see where it takes you.